Hey everybody, this is Shane. I have another toy review. This time I am reviewing the Halo Mega Bloks Warthog Resistance set. This set contains about 285 pieces, and it's also one of the very first Mega Bloks sets to be based in the Halo 4 video game. But first off, before I get to the actual set itself, I'm actually going to talk about the little minifigures. First off, the Elite Zealot that comes with this. This is the Halo 4 Elite Zealot. The vast majority of him is a completely new sculpt. The head, the legs, the chest, the back, those are completely remolded. They're completely newly sculpted. But other than that, they still use the same arms. Granted, they gave a few extra little details. They still use the same style of legs, granted, newly sculpted. But overall, this is a very nice little minifigure. I personally like elites, so this elite actually makes me really happy. Also, he comes with a Covenant carbine. But, I mean, overall, it's a nice little minifigure. Now, the Spartans are also newly sculpted. This is more of the Halo 4 style Mark 6 armor. The Spartans themselves, as I mentioned, the Elite Zealot comes with a Covenant carbine. The two Spartans that come with the set also come with 3 weapons. First off is the basic assault rifle. There is a new weapon which is in his hand, which is this. It's the sticky detonator. Now the third weapon that comes with the set is a Spartan laser. And also a new addition to this entire line is the UNSC weapons pod. Now the weapon pod itself has 3 individual pads for mounting whatever human weapons you want to put in there. And it does come with a front cover so you can cover it and have it displayed as so if you wanted to. Also, the bottom of it does have individual pads, spots where you can actually mount a little block to it if you want to. So it makes it actually easier to display. I mean, that's always a very nice little addition. I actually want to get multiples of these. But I've already mentioned the little minifigures. Now I'm actually going to get to the little individual sets themselves. First off, the little Forerunner structure. I mean, it's very small. It's very simplistic as far as putting it together, but still, it looks very nice. I mean, these little pieces open, and they do close. But it's always nice to have a Forerunner structure in your collection, because I think there's only been like a few other sets that have had a Forerunner structure of any kind. But I mean, again, this is always nice. Plus, if you get the Battlescape 3 set, you can actually combine this with that to make kind of like a Forerunner tower of some kind. But again, always nice to have a Forerunner structure. Now, as for the Warthog itself, now the very base of the Warthog itself, the vehicle itself, is more like the resculpt that they did. I guess you could say it's like the second generation of Warthog that Mega Bloks did. But what they did is they added these little individual bars to the front, the side, the back. They also completely redid this. The upper carriage, I guess, right up here. They also changed the light system for it. Instead of it being just an individual integrated piece, you have to actually build the light itself. And I mean, it was nice to actually go the extra little mile to actually get this looking like the Warthog from Halo 4. Also, another thing they did change was the entire bumper section of it. They actually gave it 4 individual little gas cans. This piece does go back and forth. Same for this piece right here. Also, they gave it the turret that would have came with the EVA's Last Stand set. So it's actually more like the traditional Warthog turret. It fully spins. It does spin down, but I'm just going to leave it like this because it actually looks really cool with a Spartan in it. For me, this really looks more like a Warthog. And of course, the wheels do have their own little independent suspension, which is always pretty nice. But there's room for a figure to go in either seat. I mean, it rolls very nicely. But I mean, I like the fact that they actually went the extra mile to make this look like the Halo 4 Warthog. And man, I'm a sucker for the Warthog. But if you want me to give you my opinion on the Warthog Resistance set, I mean, it's another great set to add to your collection. I mean, you get a couple of newly sculpted figures, newly sculpted Elite, newly sculpted Spartans. You get the weapons pod. You not only get a Forerunner structure, you not only get a newly updated Warthog, the sticky detonator, which is new. If I didn't mention the weapon pod. But overall, it's a dead solid set. Brand new, retails for about $34.99 on average. But I mean, it's worth every penny. I mean, considering what all you're getting, it's worth every penny. But that's just my take on the Warthog Resistance set by Mega Bloks. You have a good day.